So, I think I'm in pure disbelief that I am in Paris. That is me having a moment of realization that I had finally made it to Paris. Hello, my name is Raina Harvey, and welcome to my solo trip to Paris. It was my first time in Europe, and I flew out of SFO, a surprisingly comfortable 11-hour flight, and a short layover in Portugal, and then about a 2.5-hour flight into Paris. Wow, look at that lightning. Once I arrived at Orly Airport and took a bus to baggage claim, I met some really cool locals who were very excited to point out that I was African American. And the kindness was never ending, from the people I met after my first flight to my very nice Uber driver, who I had many questions for and who took me on an unofficial tour of the city. Bless his heart. I arrived at my cute Parisian Airbnb. I showered, changed, and booked an Airbnb hidden speakeasy experience. And then I was off to explore. Now downstairs, there were several restaurants and a cute little bar across the street where they had a live band. That's when it dawned on me. So I think I'm in pure disbelief that I am in Paris. Finally made it. Pride was going on at the same time, so I was happy I could join in briefly on that. You can see us out here living our best lives. Then it was time for me to meet up with the Airbnb experience group. Once I found them, we instantly hit it off. And we were off to our first speakeasy. We went to 3. The first one, you have to walk through a restaurant called Carbon, and then you head downstairs, and voila, La Mina, a hidden bar. Such a cute, intimate space. We toasted, crashed a random birthday party. Now it was off to the next spot. This bar is called the Mobster Bar, and you have to put in a secret code into a vintage telephone to get access into the bar. Once inside, the cute little quaint spot makes the cutest drinks. Check out this drink art. I don't know, Starbucks baristas, you might have a run for your money. Last but certainly not least, we were led through the Anika kitchen at Hotel 1K Paris, a cute little unique hotel, to a South American themed bar called the Mescaria. Now, after the third speakeasy, it was already pretty late and time for me to make it back home via Uber so I could be up early to explore tomorrow. Day 2, and I'm ready to explore. I woke up, grabbed breakfast at a cute little local Parisian coffee shop. I had a quiche, it was very delicious, and I headed over to the Louvre. Now, I previously bought a skip the line ticket for noon, but when I arrived, checked out this long line, everyone had tickets. So I'm like, there's no way I'm getting in by noon. But I met these other very cool ladies, Tu and Kathy, who also had tickets. They were from Australia, and they were here with a travel group. We instantly clicked. They knew of another entrance, which had a much shorter line. So my highlight of the trip will certainly be the friends that I meet. Hello. 2 lovely ladies. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Tu. I'm from Melbourne.
Love it.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm from Melbourne.
Beautiful women from all across the world. So we are trying to figure out how to get to the Mona Lisa. Bam. So we're in this huge museum, the Louvre. So I'm assuming she's right here, 7-Eleven, level 1 of the museum. So now we just got to figure out where that's at. So once we were inside the museum itself is massive. It would literally take you months to see everything in this massive museum. You know, I was getting my best life, like Beyonce was here. She breathed in this air. I was posing at all the spots that she had visited. That was a mess. Now, once we found the much sought after Mona Lisa, we waited in line to get our pictures, and we actually had to do it twice because the first time we didn't even realize how rushed you are getting in your photos. And the first ones didn't come out like we wanted to, but the second time was the charm. Well, after the prize shot, we continued to explore. It is massive in this museum. And then the ladies and I parted ways because it was time for me to head over and meet up with the tour I had booked for the day. Now, the second tour I booked through Airbnb, it was a 6-hour walking tour, and boy, was it extensive. I got my steps in. We saw the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, which had amazing views. We had to take this little tram and then walk up the rest of the steps. We went to the Montmartre neighborhood. We also checked out the Moulin Rouge. Hey, sister, sister. We made our way to Champs-Élysées, and I saw the Arc de Triomphe. And I made it to the Eiffel Tower. Amazing. Our tour guide also took us down some really cool side streets, like this street that is translated in English to the street of the cat who is fishing, which is very funny to me. So I can Google it when I get home. Of course, I had to have a crepe, because if you're in Paris, you cannot not have one. We got a chance to see the historic Notre Dame and hear the backstory to how the fire broke out, which was a very somber moment. After all the festivities of the day, I found a cute little cafe and had dinner there. I loved sitting street side because you get a chance to watch all the people as they're passing by. And then I found a local club where another live band was playing. I actually stumbled across salsa dancing in Paris. You can see everyone enjoying themselves. I actually got a 1-2 step in too. I didn't film that because I was trying to be in the moment. But after a night well spent and an incredible 2 days, I headed back to my Airbnb, got some sleep, and then got ready to head to my next location, which was London. So I'm gonna edit that blog, put that up here so you can see that. Well, that's the end of my Paris blog. Make sure you tune in to subscribe and follow the rest of my European journey because it is not over. I'm Raina Harvey, and thanks for traveling with me.